Yes, so
Yes.
are you
So
ready?
are you ready?
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
topic
So the
today
topic today
is
is:
have you ever
have
had
you ever had
problems
problems
with your
with
neighbors?
your neighbors?
Yeah, so do you
Yeah.
want to
So do you
start
want to
first?
start first?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Um.
yeah,
Yeah.
I moved
I moved
to
to
my new
my new
house
house
last year.
last year. Oh.
So before
So
that,
before
I
that, I
actually live
actually live
in
in
a
a
terrace house.
terrace house,
And then
and then
one of the
one of the
biggest
biggest
problems
problems
between
between
between me
between
and
me and
our
our
neighbors
neighbors
was actually
was
the
actually the
parking.
parking.
Yeah, the parking
Yeah, the
space.
parking space. Oh.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
very
it is very
limited.
limited.
And at that
And at that
time,
time,
um,
um,
because my
because
family, just
just my
we need
family, we need
three
three
cars.
cars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
there is not
there
enough
is not
space
enough
to park
space
the
to
car.
park the car. You mean inside the house?
Yeah,
Yeah,
inside my
inside
house,
my
I can
house, I
park
can
one
park
car,
one car,
and then
and then outside the road, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
outside my
outside my
house, we
house,
park
we park
along the
along the
roadside.
roadside.
But
But
my
my
neighbor,
neighbor,
yeah,
yeah,
because
because
it is quite
it
hard
is
to
quite
park
hard to park
car just
car
in front
just
of
in
your
front of
house,
your
right?
house, right?
So
So
we park one
we
car
park
in
one
front
car
of
in
our
front of
house,
our
and then
house, and then one
another car
another
is
car is
actually
actually
the space
the space
between our
in
house
our
and
house and
our neighbor's
our
house.
neighbor's house.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so
our neighbors
our
also
neighbors
have
also
two
have
cars.
cars.
So they
So
park
they
one
park
of
one
the
of
cars
the cars
inside, and
inside,
then
and then
one of the car
one of
have
the
to
car
park
have to park
outside.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
um,
um,
it seems
it
like
seems like
okay, but
okay, but
actually,
actually,
uh,
uh,
our
our
neighbors
neighbors
has
has
complained
complained
us
us
that
that
uh,
uh,
we we block
we block
their way.
their way.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so
uh,
uh,
since then,
since then,
we actually
we actually
seldom
seldom
talk to each
talk
other.
to each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because
um we think
we think
that is
that
not
is
a
not a
place.
place.
That is not
That
the.
is not the.
It is
It
actually
is
just
actually just
between two
between
houses.
two houses.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
can't
so you
claim that
can't claim
that
that
is your
that is
place,
your
right?
place.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
and then
yeah, so this
yeah,
is
so this
the
is the
one of
one
my
of
neighbor,
my neighbor,
which is
which is
at our
our
right hand side.
right hand side.
And then
And then
for left hand
for left
side,
hand side,
um
um,
the neighbor
the
keep
neighbor
changing.
keep changing.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that is
because
a
that is
house
a
that
house that
rent
rents
to
to
uh
uh,
I mean the
I mean the
landlord
landlord
lent to
lent to the
uh
uh
the
the
租客.
Zooper. The
Yeah.
tenant. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tenant.
tenant.
And
And
then
then
um
um,
it also
it
have
also
problem.
have problem.
Firstly,
Firstly,
this neighbor
this neighbor
is
is
Indians.
Indians. What?
Uh,
Uh,
Indians.
Indians. Oh, Indian.
Mm.
Mm.
And then
And then
they have
they
a lot
have
of
a lot of
friends
friends
that will
that
come
will
to their
come to their
house
house
at night.
at night.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
and then
yeah,
yeah,
it often
it's
very
often
late.
very late.
Yeah,
Yeah,
almost midnight.
almost midnight.
And then there were
And then there were
drinks,
drinks,
alcohols,
alcohol,
and
and
then
then uh,
chatting outside the
chatting
house.
outside the house.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so
sometimes they
sometimes
speak
they
quite
speak
loud.
quite loud.
So this is
So this
also a
is also
problem.
a problem.
And
And
after that,
after
these
that, these
neighbors moved
neighbors moved
away,
away,
and
and
some other people moved in, and this time they are people comes from Sabah. Yeah, and then we thought everything will be better, but they actually have a habit.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Is there a bad connection? Hello. 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 Hello, Eric. Hello. Hello, Eric. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I continue. Okay. Just curious. Because just now when I speak, I can hear my own sound, my my own voice. It's like an echo. But now, there isn't any echo. 回音.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's better. It's okay.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, so strange. Okay, maybe it's the line is not very stable.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I thought would be better when the Sabah neighbor move in. Yeah, but actually they have a habit and they like to sing karaoke at night. Yeah, and they also like to uh have a party. Yeah, and almost every twice a month, something like that.
The Sabah, your Sabah neighbor is Chinese or Indian or Malay?
Um, um, they are not Malay, but it's like the 原住民 in Sabah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can eat pork.
Mm.
Yeah, and then they look like Malay. Their skin, I mean their skin color.
They speak Malay or they speak English?
They speak Malay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think they are Christian.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, and then yeah, just the problem of karaoke, but from other aspect, they are quite nice. They are quite generous. They are nice. They are friendly. Yeah, so I think it's better than the Indian. Yeah, um, not yeah, maybe I am a little bit racist. um, but just the comparison.
Yeah.
And then after that, I moved to uh, the place I currently live. And then at here we only have two neighbors, which is close to us. And then for other neighbors, they are actually yeah, there are no uh, I mean they bought this place, this house, but they didn't live in there. Mm. So and then we have two neighbors. Both of them are Malays. And then one of the neighbors is actually the house of the orphans, 孤儿院.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then um, uh, actually we found quite okay for the first few months.
Mm.
But after that, I don't know why the gardener Yuan Ding of the orphan house burn their rubbish outside. So this creates a lot of smoke.
Oh.
Yeah, and then yeah, because for the places like uh where I'm living right now, we actually have a lot of uh we have a lot of tree or the grass.
Mm.
So sometimes we understand that we need to burn uh those tree trunk or the grass.
Mm.
Yeah, but actually what my neighbor burned is not the grass of the grass or the tree trunk. He burned actually the real rubbish. I mean the
Mm.
plastic,
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. And then uh we once go to discuss with them.
Mm.
Yeah. Uh they seems like keep 敷衍.
Mm.
Yeah. And then they stop 2 or 3 days, but after that they still start burning rubbish. Yeah, so yeah, uh we have considered to report this to the authorities.
Mm.
Yeah, some authorities regarding the environment issues.
Mm.
Yeah, but we also scared of the uh the the checking of of that authorities, because in the place we live actually we um it is a place to store the car,
Mm.
which is totally which which is called total lost.
Mm.
Yeah, we actually put the car um outside our house. So um yeah, so we just afraid that this cannot be uh uh yeah, this may not be uh this may be a problem if we report to the environmental department.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, and then so my father planned to sell all of those cars,
Mm.
and after that we can we can do the action. Yeah. So now we have to bear with it and do nothing with the smoke almost every day.
Wow.
Yeah, because the everyday rubbish they want to burn. I don't know
Mm.
why. Yeah, so these are my neighbors with their problems. And then actually one thing happened few months ago. And then
Mm.
there is a snake appear in my house.
Mm.
Yeah, and then yeah, just now I say I have two neighbors right now.
Mm.
And then the other neighbors actually um uh he he's also the gardener. Yeah,
Mm.
his owner not always in house.
Mm.
Yeah, not always here. And then when we found the snake, and then we call our neighbors, and then he he come and help us to catch the snake.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, they are very kind. Yeah, because one of the reason maybe they are Malay.
Mm.
Yeah, I think if they are Chinese, maybe they won't come here.
Mm.
Mm. So um, and then one of the problems of my neighbors is actually um, because he is the gardener and he has to take charge of two pieces of land.
Mm.
So during nights, uh, there are some thieves
Mm.
come to his house.
Mm.
Yeah, and then um, yeah. So after we moved in here, and then he said that the thieves seldom come. So actually, we are looking after each others. So
Mm.
our relationship are quite good.
Mm.
Mm, yeah. So mm, this is a lucky one. Yeah,
Mm.
because previously I don't think neighbors are good. Yeah, neighbors are sometimes having problems with us,
Mm.
and the relationship isn't very good.
Mm.
Mm, yeah, and then these are my sharings today.
Mm. Mm. In JB, yeah, actually, I heard a lot of story about the neighbor.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Mm. In JB, uh, yeah, I moved the house quite often. Maybe
Mm,
a few uh may like we'll move our house per few years.
mm.
Few years.
Oh, okay.
The last house is actually still in Taratai.
Mm,
Taratai. And mm, this is not a neighbor, mm, but the distance is quite near.
oh,
Mm,
okay.
and I think this is mm, about I mean the next two.
Yeah,
Uh,
two house away from your house, right?
no, I mean it's not the side by side. I
Oh,
mean
okay.
this is uh the another street. Yeah, the another
Oh,
street. Mm,
okay.
this is there is there are two street far
Mm.
away from our house.
Oh, okay.
And this and there's one neighbor. He like to sing. Yeah, I think
Oh,
he's a man, because we can hear his voice. He's
uh,
really
sorry. Just now I missed the word. He is an what?
woman.
A woman. Okay.
Woman.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
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 And and his singing is quite is is really loud. And everyone can hear her.
Oh.
Can mm. And hopefully she like to sing uh, on the daytime. Yeah, not the nighttime.
Oh, yeah.
mm.
Mm.
And his neighbor is actually mm, is the friend of our sub landlord. Mm.
Oh, okay.
Actually, in the house, we live with one auntie, and the auntie rent the whole house. And rent it, and then rent it to us.
Oh.
So she's actually a sub landlord. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. She sub rent the house, uh
Mm.
2 room to us.
Oh, okay. So you
So
mean you live with your landlord?
sub landlord.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
The landlord is actually an Indian. And he live in KL.
Oh, oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Before he saw the house.
Oh, so it means that your sub landlord rent the house and then she rent to you.
Yeah. She sub
Oh,
rent us.
okay.
So singer, yeah, the singer, the singer's neighbor is actually the friend of our landlord. And the singers
Yeah.
like to complain to to our landlord. And she also complained. The neighbor also complained to the singer. Mm,
Mm.
but the singer seems quite excited. Yeah, and he sing louder and louder. Yeah, sing louder than
Yeah.
ever. Mm. And we suggest the neighbor. Yeah, ignore
Mm.
ignore him. Yeah, just ignore him. So after few months, the singer don't like to sing anymore.
Oh.
Mm, mm. Yeah, so just ignore him. Mm.
Mm.
Because he like to sing so loud is actually want to find a person to fight.
Oh. Yeah, maybe to get attention also, right?
Yeah, he want
Mm.
rise attention. Uh,
Mm.
because, in our in my knowledge, mm, the singer family, I mean in the house, this is like no anyone or there's only one family member.
Oh.
So I think the old man is quite lonely. Mm,
Oh. Mm.
mm, mm. And actually, yeah, at that in our current house in JB,
Yeah.
mm, we also have two neighbor,
Mm.
left and the right.
Yeah.
Uh, we don't have house. We don't have house in front of our house. Mm.
Mm. Okay.
Because it is mm, uh like the 草原.
Oh. Okay.
Mm. But there is problem. Mm, uh, s- uh, s- there are some. Mm, I mean, it's actually a car wash company.
Mm.
It's actually it's not the car wash. This is lolly wash. Mm,
Okay.
mm. The business is run by the Malay,
Mm.
and the business is uh washing washing the really really huge lolly. Mm.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, the lolly is very huge.
Mm. Yeah. So
Mm.
is there is that a legal place to do that business?
I think yes. Mm.
Oh. Okay.
Mm. Mm. Uh, in they like to burn the rubbish. I don't know whether it is a rubbish or it is a truck. Mm. Yeah, but they like to burn something, but it's not.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, like maybe maybe per week, or per 2 week.
Mm.
Mm. And our neighbor, the right hand side neighbor is mm, the mill owner also like to burn something, and also it is like per weeks, or per 2 week.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. uh, uh, yeah, the neighbor is quite they like to burn the thing in front of our house. Actually, it's not in front of our house. This is in front.
Of that area, right? Just now you
Front.
mentioned with the glass.
Oh.
Oh.
And what we can do is actually close the door. Yeah, close the close the gate door. You know, close my room door.
Yeah, and also the windows, right?
Yeah, so this is one of the problem. But we don't talk to them. Yeah, we just close our door.
Yeah.
And besides this, actually, this neighbor family is quite nice. The female owner, sometimes she'll give the food to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go back to the lolly wash company.
Yeah.
Because they run the business, and there are many lorry come to seek for the service.
Yeah.
And this is like every day. They will have lorry come to the place, come to our area, and the lorry is quite, and the road is quite small. So yeah, it gives some problem. Yeah, it gives some problem to the neighbor.
Is it a parking problem?
Not the parking problem. It's the route. The company need to bypass the small route.
Oh.
The small route and go into the place for washing. Yeah, the route is very small, and the lorry is quite big.
Yeah.
So we have to let the lorry to go first. The lorry need to let us to go first.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. In and our left hand side neighbor is actually my mother call is a wheelman.
Oh.
Strength. Yeah, real strength man.
Oh. What is the race?
Chinese.
Oh.
But inside the house, there are many trees. Yeah, it's not a big house. This is this is this is like the single story house. The 排屋.
Yeah. Terrace.
But inside the house, there are many plants, and it's like tree. So, if you look inside to the house,
Yeah.
from the outside, I mean, you're standing outside the house and look inside. You can't see the door. All the
Yeah.
sun is blocked.
Mm.
The door is blocked by the plant.
Mm.
Mm. And my mother have an experience to talk with him.
Mm.
And yeah, he he's quite rude. Yeah, he's quite rude on talking.
Mm.
My mother don't like uh the neighbor.
Mm.
Mm, yeah. But I think his action didn't bother us.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. No big issues.
Mm, mm. Yeah, so this is the problem with my neighbor. But
Mm.
yeah, it's not a problem to me. I mean, it's not a big issue. It's not a big issue to me.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, so this is my sharing.
Mm. Yeah. So amongst our problems, we can categorize uh uh into a few types. And then
Mm.
one of the problems, the common problems, is the burning of the rubbish, right?
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, and then this is really problematic.
Mm.
Yeah, it is. It is. Um, yeah, and it is continuous.
Mm.
Yeah, not just burning for half an hours. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, and most of the time it lasts the whole afternoon or evening, right?
Mm. In my cases, is like within 1 hour.
Oh, so it's just a very short one.
Yeah,
Mm.
maybe he burn for fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and then actually if they really want to burn something, they make the fire uh I mean bigger. Yeah, if the fire is bigger, then the smoke is uh will be lesser.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but my neighbor like to put everything on the fire and then create a lot of smoke and then burn slowly. Yeah. I don't know whether this is one of the method he used to actually um 驱赶 the mosquito. Yeah, but this is a bad ideas.
It's the best solution.
Yeah. Mm.
Can buy
And then
香 to them.
sorry, what
You
did
can
you
buy
say?
蚊香.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the area is too big. Maybe
Mm.
they don't want to do this. Mm. And then the other problems, our common problems that we have experienced before is the problem of singing.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, but luckily in your case, the old man sing in the day. Yeah, and then not a uh not a hobby anymore, right?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. And then in my case, we jump up from this problem by moving away.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah. And then I believe that these two problems happens more often in our country, Malaysia.
Mm.
And in Singapore, it seems like uh, uh, the police will do something, right? If the neighbors try to complain.
I don't know.
Oh, how about your current neighbor?
Mm. She actually complained. Mm. Mm. But the singer keeps singing. Mm.
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean for now?
No, I mean at that time I think the neighbor have report to some authorizer or
Oh, then
mm, but you can't buy evidence, right?
mm, yeah, maybe you may record.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and put to internet.
Yeah, this is one way. Yeah, but if people seeing in the day, then uh it is a gray area, right?
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, we have the freedom to sing. Some people may claim that um there is no wrong here.
And night also no wrong.
Night. Yeah, night because people need to sleep.
I also need to sleep in afternoon.
Hmm. Yeah, you can argue with this. Yeah, okay. So, do you have any other things want to add in?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. If uh what can you solve if you meet the singer if you meet the singer uh if you meet the singer neighbor? Did you find any solution?
Um, mm, yeah, it is actually very hard to deal with these issues because sometimes our neighbors, I mean, the relationship is actually um, not very close.
Hmm.
Then if you try to discuss or talk to them, then it will be offensive a little bit.
Hmm.
Um, we um, yeah, just be considerate if we are the one who sing and then your neighbors show his uh, dissatisfaction,
Hmm.
then you will also um, um, get a little bit angry, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Mhm. So it's very hard to really sit down and talk. So uh, if um, if for me, if I really want to solve these problems, maybe I will start from uh, to be friend with this neighbor first. Don't talk about the singing case.
Hmm.
Be friend with him, and then maybe bring some food to him or talk more. Yeah, we
Hmm.
become closer, and then once we become friends, and maybe uh we may tell him friendly, in a friendly way, to say that, oh, at that time actually I want to sleep, so can you sing at another time like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very difficult to stop people from doing their hobbies, right?
Yeah. Right.
Mm.
Hmm. How about the root the root block? Hmm. The
Oh,
I
you
mean
mean the lorry,
no.
the
Uh,
parking
the,
issues?
yeah, the parking issue. We call them as the root blocker because they
Mm.
lack the root.
Mm. Yeah.
Actually, I hate this kind of person. Hmm. Because
Sorry, what did you say?
I quite hate this kind of person
Oh, yeah, yeah.
because my driving skill is not good.
Mm.
If I want, if I move my car, uh, uh, from uh, from my house, I mean, mm, I got stunned. I need
Mm.
to go
Yeah.
stunned,
Mm.
uh, to leave my house and go to
Mm.
some place. And
Yeah, yeah.
ghost stunt uh is not very easy to
Mm.
control,
Yeah,
es-
yeah.
especially when the space is quite small.
Mm.
So if I damage your car, then
Yeah.
who is the person make the fault?
Mm. Yes. Yeah. So it seems like it put you in a very bully situation.
Yeah.
Mm.
And if I damage their car and I won't and I won't compensate them.
Yeah, because they have the responsibility too, right?
Yeah. Show me the
Mm.
evidence, lor.
Yeah,
Show
but
me.
surely the relationship will get worse.
Your mind. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, and then for the parking issues, I think for me, um, it's also through communications.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe also be friend with them first, then
Hmm.
try to tell them that actually I have a very bad driving skill.
Hmm.
Yeah, so uh maybe
Yeah,
you can
I wonder damage
yeah.
because my car is Proton Saga and your car is like Camry. Hmm.
Yeah.
If
So
I damage your car, can you forgive me?
mm,
Hmm.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, uh mm, yeah, I want to introduce a terms. Mm, this is the 合法伤害权.
Oh,
In Chinese, it is called the right to hurt. Mm.
okay.
The legal right to hurt.
Oh, can you give some examples? I don't understand about this.
Mm. Uh, I say I introduced this concept in the book discuss about the law of blood reward.
Okay.
Uh, but it's not new it's not new concept to me in the book. It's
Mm.
actually a concept about the 兵法, 权谋.
Oh, it's something like a strategy?
Yeah, it's something like a strategy or tactic.
Oh, okay.
Mm, and one of the example is actually mm, the daughter want to persuade her father
Mm.
uh, uh, to allow her to have sex with her boyfriend. Mm.
Mm. Okay.
The legal right to hurt is actually the daughter can do whatever thing that her father cannot control her.
Mm. Mhm.
The right to hurt.
Mm. Yeah.
And like in my case, you can talk to your neighbor, say that your driving skill is quite bad.
Mm.
You worry you will damage their car, and my car is woodless. Yeah, your car is quite expensive.
Mm.
And at this kind of case, maybe I
Yeah.
won't compensate you. And I will keep quiet. But I have to tell you first because I'm guilty. But after I tell you, I don't feel guilty anymore. Mm,
Mm.
if your car got damaged, if you come to me, I won't say it's done by me. Yeah, I will. Mm, yeah,
Mm.
and this is the legal right to hurt them.
Yeah.
Mm, mm.
Mm.
And actually, in yesterday topic, mm, yeah, you say it's easy to control your father, like writing a contract like this. But if
Mm.
I'm your I can use the strategy. I can use the legal right to hurt. So make your strategy invalid.
Oh.
But I would like to include this in the review topic.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And also for the root blocker, we can also use this strategy.
Oh. You mean the parking issues we are discussing right now, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes.
And you also can say, I have very bad driving skill. But I can be honest. If I accidentally damage your car, I will admit, I will 承认, I will admit,
Admit.
I will admit, I will
Yeah.
admit it's done by me.
Yeah.
And I also believe there's no one who admit, it's done by them. We
Yeah,
can
you can.
always, we can always say, it's other cars, Maybe they don't familiar the route, they bypass this route and accidentally damage your car. And I also not sure whether there is some car owner, they don't like you, so they actually they actually hurt your car, they actually damage your car purposely.
Yeah, yeah.
I like to give you the advice, because my previous neighbor's car get burned.
Oh,
You can say, you can give them like this
create a
advice
story.
story.
Mm.
You can stand on a very kind viewpoint to advise them. If they don't care you, you can burn their car. To burn their car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or actually, you put some nail. You can ask somebody to put some nail near to the tire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the nail, right?
Yeah, the nail. Yeah, do it in private.
Yeah, I actually don't. I hate this kind of actions very much because in my working place, yeah, just only one time. Yeah, I think it is done by the shop owner because I parked outside the restaurant.
But it's effective, right?
Yeah, it is effective, but yeah, just try to be considerate. So I also know that he want to leave that place for his customers.
And we actually don't need to speak to you. If we speak to you at first,
Yeah.
and you think it is done by us,
Mm.
and you come to, if I don't say out, and may I so, and if we don't say to you, and you don't have evidence,
Yeah.
because you're you'll be shocked. Yeah, you'll be shocked by this,
Yeah.
but you don't have any evidence to prove this.
Yeah. Until now, I'm still not very sure whether it was done by the shop owner.
But you won't park your car at that place anymore.
Yeah, right.
Mm. Mm. To against this kind of to against this kind of person. Okay. This is the concept I learned from the brand. The lecture teach us about the brand.
Yeah.
The seminar. He say that there's a dark talk. There's a dark talk,
Mm.
and then his class, and the dark talk asks, the dark talk is actually a 青年官.
Okay.
And the dark talk asks the lecturer, we are very difficult to do something.
Mm.
Uh, other other 官
Mm.
they'll do the bad thing worse, and they'll do the corruption, and they gain the money,
Yeah.
and they gain the power, they gain the authority. They can do something,
Yeah.
and they are more near to the top person who has
Yes.
highest authority. And they like to 拍马屁. So we can't fight to them. So he asked the lecturer, what can we do? And the lecturer asked back to them, why you cannot do this kind of action?
Yeah.
And the dark talk feel quite shocked. At that moment, he suddenly noticed, he suddenly get known everything. By doing that kind of action, actually don't means you are the bad guys. You can do whatever action, but if you can keep your heart, you try to outperform this kind of person. That means you try to 铲除
Yeah.
铲除 this kind of person, and your purpose is actually good for the country. So you are doing the right way.
Yeah.
It's just a strategy. It's just a tactic for you to achieve your goal. It doesn't mean that you are the bad guys. And actually, good guy, if the good guys, good guy want to be good, want to keep their good. They actually need to know. They actually need to know how bad can be. But it doesn't mean that they have to act the bad behavior all the time. But he have to know what strategy can the bad guys rise.
Yeah.
So he can react. Yeah, he can react to their behavior. But in sometimes they have to do the behavior. They have to use this kind of strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite true. Okay, so this is my shit.
Yeah. So I don't have any other things want to add in.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so let's put an end here for today.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, thank you, Eric. Goodbye.
That's all for today's conversation. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversation? Please tell us what you think of our conversation, and sometimes you may include one or two critical thinking questions in the comments. I know it's very hard to answer for most of the people, But if you have quote-unquote critical answers for these critical questions, please share it with us. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocab or grammar mistakes that we made, please also comment to let us know, because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.